What's going on? Peace and blessings. Check it out. This is Adonis D. Johnson, the creator of I Am My Life Coach. Listen, my voice a little hoarse, but I got a message I wanted to kick to you today. Tune in and let's make it happen, right? Look at the beard growing in. I'm turning into an old man. Mature, intelligent, very wealthy, prosperity, courageous, inspiring, joyful, peaceful, driven, ambition type of man. Okay? There you go. Log in. Let's make something happen. Let me cook for you guys. Log in, let me cook for you guys. Come on now. Log in, let me cook for you guys. Log in. It's hot. Let me cook for you guys. I'm convicted. You convicted, I'm convicted. Log in. Let's talk about it. Please log in. I'm just trying to EQ my little music because I want to go in. I want to go out. I do want to pray. I ain't been in here a minute. Hello. Hello, everybody. Peace and blessings. Let's let the notification goes out. I haven't opened this broadcast up in a minute. But the fact that you got the message, I hope that you logged in because you know how I do, right? This message ain't for everybody, but it is for somebody. One thing I won't do, I won't waste your damn time. I won't waste my time. I am a self-empowerment coach. Let me get straight to it. I believe in self-empowerment. I believe in personal development. I believe in personal growth. This message not going to be for everybody. Some people going to accept it. Some people going to neglect it. Others going to reject it. I don't have a problem with what you do, right? I just know that I want to be faithful in regards to what I came to do. I don't come to agree with the way you think. I actually come to challenge the way you think. Because that's how I was challenged today. I didn't really want to come on and give a broadcast message due to the fact that this is my season for me, right? This is my harvesting season. But I don't want to be selfish either because many of you guys have been on this walk with me. Peace and blessings. You have been on this walk with me. You have seen my growth. You done seen my development. You done seen me take a little and turn it into a lot. You done seen me take one thing and turn it into 5 things. You done seen me start at the bottom and go all the way to the top, to come all the way to the bottom, to go all the way to the top again. Obviously, I have a formula. I'm very convinced that I know what the hell I'm doing. I'm very convinced that the support I had was believing in what I had. And that is me knowing how to talk to people, how to address people, how to give to people without expecting anything back from them. This is an inside job, you guys. It's from inner to outer, right? From inner to outer. But I told you, you will have to recognize what you learn, and you will also have to unlearn it. Because some people think they more than what they are in your life. So you allow them to believe that they're more than what they are, right? In your life. So now you have to unlearn whatever it is they think they are. And now we have to put the work in so that we can make sure we know exactly what we came here to do and why we came here to do it. Me personally, as an entrepreneur with the entrepreneur spirit, I don't just understand the word, I can teach the word. The reason why I can teach the word, because I make sure that it works for me first. Me first, then whoever else that can get it. This is why Christ said, let those that have ears, right? Let them hear. It's amazing that many people can watch me do amazing things over and over and over again. I don't brag on money. I don't brag on clothes. I don't brag on status quo. I don't even really want to post my life on social media. That's just how much I have self-control and maturity over my things. I do not sit here and do cartwheels and get excited and happy because I got a few dollars in my pocket. I'm excited and happy when I can bring forth a business that can generate currency, that can make money, That's what I'm happy about. I'm happy that I will take my last $2 and believe in what the hell I believe in. And one thing I know I believe in is I believe in the vision. I believe in what I can accomplish without the help of anybody. I believe in what I can do. If you hear me talking, you can take on the same mentality, and I guarantee you multiplication. You will start winning over here. You will start winning over there. You will start winning over here, and you will start winning over there. Be honest with you, this is Monday. I'm going to be honest with you. Preaching don't really work for me because I think that some of you guys, you get caught up and you get thrown off. You see, you can be focused with God and be driven and determined, but the moment you give your ears to somebody else, they could preach the wrong word and you could be all the way over here now talking about things that had nothing to do with you, thinking about things that got nothing to do with you. Looking at things to say, yeah, that's true. I didn't come over here to say, yeah, that's true. I came over here to see, is there anything you can tell me that can help me better my own circumstances? Okay? Keep in mind, I'm a self-empowerment coach. I believe in self-development, personal growth, and personal development. For many of us, we have not developed into who we should be at this point, right? But I'm here to help you out right now. It's not no one else's fault because we was looking at it wrong. I have one message. I have one word. I'm going to start with I am my life coach, but I definitely got to pray for us. Why do I pray? I pray because I want to lead by example. I want to show you that I just didn't walk around hoping and praying that, oh, I'm going to get a transportation company, right? I wrote it in a book and didn't even have a damn truck. Okay, I wrote it and didn't even have no money. And I said, just think, for instance, right? Anything you put your mind to, you can accomplish. I've been an entrepreneur for years. Even Brandon, that's on this line right now. I started when I opened up my first hair salon, right? Brandon was one of the coldest barbers, but not barbers, hairstylists, right? This is before all these other hairstylists came. And Brandon, I must say, I'm convicted because I really never seen men do hair. But at the same time, he was so cool and so dope, right? Knocked down the hair shows, killed it, crushed it, right? Here's where I'm going with this. Not just that, I decided to put together a styling team. Brandon was on my styling team, right? The styling team consisted of the best hairstylists out in Waukegan, the best hairstylists out in Joliet, the best hairstylists out in Kankakee, the best hairstylists from the south side to the east side to the north side to the damn west side. And we was called United Styles. What am I saying? I always had a desire to put amazing people together so we can gain something from someone else. I'm finna get my drops on you guys and I'm gone. Watch this. If you got a pencil or pen, you want to watch this down. You want to write this down. For each and every last one of you, right? I'm going to hit the target, but you going to have to be the one that claim it, right? I'm going to point you to it. You hit the target and it's going to be credited to you. Keep this in mind. We're all going to the grocery store today. Every last person that's on this broadcast, we're going to the grocery store today, right? Keep this in your mind. We're going to get 3 things from the grocery store, right? 3 things. Everybody gonna get a turn to go to the grocery store. Keep this in mind. Make sure you only share this feed if you want to. 2, you share this feed because you believe you can help someone else. But the only way you help someone else is by helping your damn self. See, it's an inside job. I'm finna show it to you. This is how I'm making it plain and I'm making it simple. This is called teaching. This is not preaching. This is teaching. Watch this. We're all going to the grocery store. Everybody don't go at the same time. So I'm going to go at 1 o'clock. Tanisha going at 2 o'clock. Jackie going at 3 o'clock. Brandon going at 4 o'clock. Nicole going at 5 o'clock. Lynn going at 6 o'clock. I'm trying to find some more names that's on this broadcast, right? Okay, so you see where we're going right now, right? We're going to the grocery store. When I go to the grocery store, I get bread, milk, and water. The next person goes to the grocery store. Brandon goes. He get bread, milk, and water. Jackie go, bread, milk, and water. Tanisha go, bread, milk, and water. Right? Nicole go, bread, milk, and water. Tyler go, bread, milk, and water. Right? Miss Peterson go, bread, milk, and water. Listen to me. Watch this. By the time we look up, we all got the same damn thing. Bread, milk, and water. Reason I'm saying this is why we are in conflict. See, there's no respect when you got the same thing somebody else got. That's what I'm... See, it comes with... It hurts you bad to be a copycat. We're living in a time and an environment that we would rather copy what somebody else have, right? And not respect what somebody else have when they don't have what you have. See, you don't have what they have, but they don't have what you have. My point is why did everybody go get bread, milk, and water? You see, if I went and got bread, milk, and water, I'm expecting Brandon to go get orange juice, eggs, and bacon. I'm expecting Tanisha to go get rice, potatoes, and biscuits, right? I'm expecting Nicole to go get lamb chops, right? Apples, and pears. I'm expecting Jackie or Sharice to go get, Miss Love to go get cucumbers, salad, lettuce, and dressing. That way we can see the value in what somebody else offers. That way we can see the value in what someone else offers. I don't come to bullshit no one. I don't have to. I don't come to boast or brag in anything but the Creator. I don't need somebody to lead me in the wrong direction. I need somebody to teach me about the direction so that I may lead those that choose to follow me. Each and every last one of you, somebody has to choose to follow you. The only difference is you have not been released yet because your thinking got you connected with something that does not care about you. I'm not saying God don't care about you. He's the creator. Use the creation. But what happened is we tap into religion, and religion leads us in the wrong direction. This is how you get saved. Saved is coming to understand that Christ was going to deliver you from your old ways and give you an opportunity to create the desires of your heart. Now, I'm going to say this to you, and I'm using this before I go up in the spirit. I wanted to make sure I stay grounded. I wanted to make sure you understand I don't talk because I ain't accomplished nothing. I have accomplished more than any person I know. Any person I know have not done what I have accomplished and done. And once I did it, I finished it, I moved on to something else, right? God said put many irons in the fire, many hooks, right? One over here, one over there, Brandon, one over here, one over there, one over there. You see, just like I told you, many people will rather go get what you have so they could say, I got my own money. I drive my own car. I got my own crib. You see, that's what creates competition. So what I would do, Brandon, I will go sell my milk, bread, and water and go trade it in for some shrimp. Now, I had to lose 3 things just to get one thing, just so when I come back, I can have something different that everybody else don't have. You see now? See, all the other people that's on this broadcast is sitting up here with milk, bread, and water. And who are we looking for? We looking for somebody that got something different. You see, everybody is drinking the same thing, but it's only one person that's drinking champagne, expensive champagne at that. And that's who everybody's watching. They're watching to know why is they able to do something different, and I'm sitting my dumb ignorant self over here with bread, milk, and water just like everybody else. And that was one thing about Brandon. When he was cutting curls. That's what he did, cutting curls. And he had these things that he used to do. These bobs was unreal, unmatched. He was the first one doing color. He was the first one. I don't even do hair, but I admired his gift, and he respected my gift. What am I saying, you guys? I'm saying if a person would have went out and got 3 things, we could have had a full table of stuff. But the fact that everybody went out and got the same thing, we got to trade this shit in. And we got to get what really matters the most. I will hope you will trade in everything that holds you back. And today you could trade it in to have another shot at becoming you. Now watch this. I spoke on my last broadcast. Many of you better turn your notifications on, because when I come on, I don't come to play with you and I don't come to agree with you. I come to relieve you, right? I said that many of us lose our flavor and we need to be re-seasoned, right? Listen to the word, re-seasoned. Have you ever ate some white people food and they be like, they don't know how to season food, right? I agree with you. It's plain. It has no taste, right? It's just that, right? Listen to this. But what if I told you, when it comes down to a person, meaning character and attitude, we need to be re-seasoned. Your mama seasoned you. Your daddy, his present being there or not being there, that seasoned you, right? Relationships that was toxic, that seasoned you. It seasoned you. That's what I'm trying to express to you. Not who you season, what season you. This is what I'm saying to you. And when I'm telling you, you lost your flavor, right? You need to be re-seasoned. But especially for my own culture of people, we won't accept this. We don't want to believe that some way, somehow, I lost my season when it comes to my finances. Some way, somehow, I lost my desire for a relationship because I'm just sick of these men out here, or I'm sick of these trifling women out here that men could get 3 for 1 at this point, right? You got to do 2, men can do less and get more, right? And the women, this can make you get tired, and meaning I lost my flavor. See, you seeing what's going on and it's making you lose your flavor. And what am I saying? Some of you got 31 flavors and you don't even know what flavor you are. You don't even know what your problem is. Study wanting more. You see, this is what more gets you. I was counseling somebody earlier today. I can't say their name. And I was letting them understand. You see your girlfriend that you with? Let me tell you something about this individual you with, right? And they on the verge of marriage. I said, but here's the problem. You need to get it out of you before you try to do anything. They say, well, what do you mean? I said, listen to me and hear me good. I said, you see, you kind of heavy set. And your girl is kind of heavy set. But the moment you lose weight, it's going to be a problem. Because for one, she's never saw you with muscles. Right? Not to mention, let's reverse it and go the other way. You see, a woman goes and alter her body and get an ass on her and get some hips or whatever. I got to say it how I feel it. Right? Yes, God. I got to say it how I feel it. That's what he said. Say it how I need to say it. Right? That's what makes me unique. She's not used to all that attention. You see, be careful on what you upgrade and what you ask for, because there's a lot that goes with it. Come on, men, here you go. See, you used to not having no money. But when you get some money, a lot goes with that. And I don't think you prepared for that. You see, everybody can't drive a drop-top Bentley. Why? Because attention comes with that. But I'm so grateful I've been delivered from attention. I don't need attention, but I stand in attention to make sure you understand that anything I request, I want to make sure I'm ready for. What am I saying? I'm saying there's a certain type of attitude that goes with what you asking. But if you go get your body altered and all of a sudden you tracked in every hyena, you tracked in every person that used their eyes, you become a flesh piece. You become a deer in the midst of lions. You cannot go to the gym because you're walking around here with this big ass booty, walking around, and don't think men ain't looking at you. And you don't want this attention. You know, I'm so sick of these men. No, don't be sick of them. God is sick of you, because at the end of the day, you asked for something you wasn't mature enough to handle. What am I saying? I'm saying there's a certain attitude that goes with your request. That's why I always wanted to make sure that we meet the request. See, you can't overpromise and underdeliver. When you say, God, I'm ready, he gives it to you, but your ignorant ways of acting shows that you're not ready for what you asked for. And now you have to go through certain types of things that you would have never had to go through if you would have took your time and waited on it. Now, let me reset the room and let me go in a different way. Listen, you guys, my name is Adonis Johnson. I am the creator of I Am My Life Coach. I am the living proof that my work do work, okay? All I could tell you is that at the end of the day, it's about the results. At the end of the day, it's about the good news. And the Lord said, go out and talk and tell someone about the good news. The good news is when it comes to you. Now watch this. Remember I said many of you, Brandon, has lost your flavor, meaning you done gave up now. The world is in another place. The laws done changed. You lost your flavor. Watch this. I'm going to break a scripture down that you never heard before, but let me give it to you because I am a teacher. I'm a teacher. Please understand. A self-help teacher, self-empowerment coach. Here it goes. The Lord said, Jesus, taste and see that the Lord is good. The issue is when you meet somebody, Brandon or Nicole, you supposed to see them in the highest version of their God. I just told somebody I would not worship your God, nor would I listen to you. Because whoever you worship, I couldn't serve that God. Because when I look at your life and the stuff you saying, you talking to the wrong God. You see, your God defines your relationship. What you have and what you don't have is based on your relationship, not nobody else's.
Yay.
Let's take it slower. See, taste and see that the Lord is good. You see, my God is an amazing God to me. And my relationship is active. So you guys can taste by Brandon putting up the ears and hear that the things I'm saying can only be broadcast by God, not man. I'm not talking in man like, hey, what's going on? Y'all ain't gonna believe what happened to me today. Y'all ain't gonna believe. Hey, it doesn't matter what happened to me today. It happened to me. It didn't happen to you, right? What am I saying? I'm saying is that we have to change and correct the way that we're speaking and communicating. You guys catch this prayer with me real quick, please do. It's gonna be worth it. So let me put this on. I'm gonna catch an elevation, right? And I'm gonna walk in. I gotta go in the spirit right now. I've been out too long. And when I'm coming open like this right here, I don't want nobody to be lost in my words. I don't want nobody to get sidetracked in my words. Some of us got PhDs, others got GEDs, right? Some people got money, some people don't. Some people got a job, some people don't want a job. Some people have friends, but you have a title. You don't know what a friend is. I'm more of a friend to you than some of you are to me. What am I saying? I'm saying I don't allow what I see to dictate what I do. Let's go. I do what God has instructed me to do, and that's be the best version that I can be in any given time. I don't want nobody to slip because of me. I don't want nobody to fall off because of me, but I can tell you three things that are going to happen because of me. One, you're going to get your vision back. You're going to be restored. He said, restore the sight to the blind. Restore the sight, meaning give you back what you already had. That means I ain't got to take it for you. Your sight is for your walk. Your sight is for your mission. Your sight is for you to see what it is you need to do and what you don't need to do. You need your sight. And I just want to restore it. Now, let me be honest with you about something. Many people will say, I ain't lost my, I got my flavor. What makes you think I ain't lose my flavor? Me, I'm totally the opposite. If anybody is with the Invisible Crown Army, which is the army I'm the general of, I will tell you, we all lost our flavor, okay? And today we can ask God to re-season us. Do you see my humiliation right now? If you could see a problem on me, then you have to have an answer, because only God could have showed you the problem. Now ask him for the answer. For me. For me. This is what I'm saying to you. When you hear me, hear you. I'm just showing you this is how we get the breakthrough. We got to first realize what done been built up, and we got to break it down. Once we break it down, we got to reposition ourselves so that we can hit the target. That's the breakthrough. What we built up, we got to bring it down, because we done trapped ourselves in to something called low level behavior. We're not getting anything. We're going to starve if we stay here. Today, guys, I visit you wherever you at right now. Today, guys, I came here. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Make sure you keep Sister Sonia in prayer right now, you guys. She really, really need it. Really need it. We all need it. But let me just tell you, this is a timeout. I'm still on the battlefield with some of you. I'm still on the verge of that $1 million mindset right now. You know, I can tell you with every one of my vehicles, every one of my cars, I have all the titles to everything. Every one of my properties, I have all the titles. That's because it's about ownership. I Am My Life Coach is about ownership. It's not a matter of me thinking I'm more than anybody else. It's just me knowing that I gotta be who I need to be. I Am My Life Coach is the best thing you're gonna ever tell yourself. This is a timeout right now. We call it a timeout on the battlefield. The battlefield is called life. Whose life? It has to be your life right now. This has to be about you right now. This has to be about what you gonna do next, who you gonna call next, what you gonna eat next, who you letting go next. It's gotta be that simple, and it has to become that easy. What you about to do next is gonna change your life. What you sign up for next is gonna change your life. Father God, right now, Lord, I call on you as you have called on me many times before. You listen to me, you hear me, you always available. I know you're available right now. You woke me up today with this word. Father God, you know for a fact I wanted to keep that word for myself, but God, I cannot keep it. I want to share it. But before I share everything, I'm going to need you to first sweep this room, God. Send your angels down, Lord, and make sure that we are in a good position to receive. We don't want nothing to boil over. We don't want nothing to lead us astray. We don't want anything to hinder us in you, God, because right now, God, in your presence, we can be delivered. In your presence, we can be healed. In your presence, we can be revived. In your presence, we can feel joy, peace, happiness, love. And the only way we can do that, God, it's honoring you, God, with our patience, honoring you with our mind. Come on now, God, we are so grateful for another chance. You have provided us with more than we can provide ourselves with. The breath we take, the air we breathe, it all belongs to you, God. Every atom that makes up our being belongs to you, God. But somehow, some way, we done messed it up right now. Something done cut in, and it done poisoned the flavor. It done took the flavor. Some of us is too salty. Others is too bitter. Others are too sweet right now, God. And the body is off. The mind is off. The heart is off. The relationships are off. We've been offline for so long that for many of us, God, we don't know what online looks like. Come on now. And we're saying we got the Holy Spirit. We're saying we got the Holy Ghost. That is the body acting out of control, taking commands from somebody else that's in control. But today, God, we look to you right now and say you could trust us again. Forgive us for things we might have said knowingly and unknowingly. Forgive us for things we have thought knowingly and unknowingly. Forgive us for people that we done allowed to get in the driver's seat talking about they the head, they the leader. Wherever they go, we are Father God. We change our confession today. Oh no, we change our confession. Anything we can do, we can undo. And today we undo everything that we done signed up for. Some of us done took vows, others done took oaths, others done took pledges, and we are allowing this thing called ego and pride to take us to a place of familiar where there's so many people around here stuck here that we believe that we better than them and we in the same place. Father God, I ask and I pray for an extraction right now. I pray that we can be extracted out of our situation and out of our circumstances, God, but the only way we can do this, we're going to have to go in you and through you. Come on now. That's the only way, because any other way we go will lead us back to where we've been. And we don't want to keep starting over right there. We don't want to keep starting over. Yeah. But we realize that the finishing line is the starting line. So today, God, we asking that you will open up a way for us right now. Yeah. We asking, God, that your spirit right now will begin to not only minister to us, but to repair us right now. We asking, God, that you will meet us and recondition us right now. We asking, God, that we don't even want to pretend with it. We are hurt. We hurt by people. We hurt by situations. We hurt by circumstances. We hurt because of lack of understanding and the knowledge that no one never put here. Father God, today we on our own right now. We on our hot spot right now. We are not connecting to the network that everybody else keep connecting to, because that network do not provide. It don't provide for me. It don't provide for none of the people that's here. But I'm grateful, God, for everyone that you calling right now. This is the upgrade. Jesus, you said we'll do more than you here on earth. And today, God, we don't want to question anything. We only want to glorify in you about everything. Come on now. This is for your glory, God. This is for your honor, God. Come on. When they honor me, they honoring the God that's in me. They honoring the one that sent me. And that is you, God. I pray, God, that when they hear me, they hear you. And when they hear themselves, God, it's you speaking in them, to them, and through them. Let's go. And everybody that connects to us, God, we ask that peace will fall fresh. Anyone that do not supposed to be connected, we give them the release right now. Come on now. Yay. We release them from our mind. We release them from our body. We release them from our soul. The only soul tie we want is the one that leads straight to you, that lines us up. Not nobody that's trying to hinder us. Not no one that's trying to hold us. Not no one that's trying to compromise the walk. We want a soul tie with the ones that lives a balanced life. That is you, God. You, Jesus Christ, you are the Lord. You are the shepherd and the sheep. Come on now. It knows your voice, God. So we asking that you will call on our finances and call it into alignment, because it's doing what it want to do. Come on now. Yay. God, we asking and we surrendering our emotions. Guess what? It got sheep behavior. But God, we asking that the shepherd will lead it where it needs to go, putting it back on you. Let's go. Come on, y'all. Yay. And when it comes to the spirit, God, your spirit is beautiful. It's amazing. That's why we look for it in others before we look for it in self. But forgive us for that ignorance. Forgive us for that ignorance. Come on now. Today we got a divine time. And I'm grateful to be the one that can host it. I'm grateful to be the one that's on the front line. I'm grateful for I'm grateful for the Invisible Crown Army. I'm grateful for the time out. I'm grateful for no matter wherever you at, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, socially, wherever you at. Come on now. Everything is beginning to turn for the better. This is a harvesting time, you guys. Come on now. We got to go get what it is we supposed to have. And the only way we was going to get it, you have to be here right now. Yay. And everybody that should have been here that missed this opportunity due to whatever reasons. Come on, y'all. Yay. We got double portion, you guys. Yay. Some of us got triple portion. Yay. Somebody needed you to be restored. You fighting your victories behind the field. You have battles. Some of you, your battles is not a public battle. You have a private battle. You're battling in private right now. I pray that the Lord will continue to guide you and direct you. I'm always open to show you how to get through that. I've been through it. Yes, Lord, I've been through it. Behind the scenes, you have private victories right now. You have battles going on that's not public. It's private. And for others, you here. Let me tell you about you. You here because we got to start. We got to do something different. This is the perfect time. God is finna send the perfect storm. He finna send the perfect storm. And that storm is finna water everything. The only problem is you're going to have to remember what you planted. Some of the things you watered deals with somebody else. And that gonna bear fruit, and they're gonna come back to acknowledge you. But you moved and you in another place now. You're not where you used to be. And we understand. But you know, he say uproot it. See, some stuff you're gonna have to be mature enough to uproot, Brandon. You gotta uproot it. That means this don't go no more. This doesn't work. And I'm just challenging some of you to understand, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You can't keep doing what does not work for you. God will honor that right there. I got a message for you guys. Come on, y'all. I got a message for you. Let me give you a message. This message is God brought me back. Remember, I told you guys already, right? I'm sitting in a truck right now. I'm in a baby bully, you guys. In the baby bully. Make sure y'all plug the transportation, okay? Thank y'all. I'm in a baby bully, right? Now listen, God gave me a message to go back to. I thought I was done with this thing, but today he blessed me with something. Remember, he said, do not eat no food. Remember the disciples when they fed the 5,000, he said, don't take nothing with you. Now I'm wondering, like, wait a minute now, leftovers, right? RPM, STK, Maestros. You mean tell me Ruth Chris and you gonna tell me to don't take a doggy bag with me? Forget that. Wait a minute, hold up, Jesus. What do you mean don't take the leftovers, right? Now watch this, you guys. Here go the setup right here. Make sure you share the broadcast, man. It's all love. It's all love. Entrepreneurs, I'm calling on you right now because them my leaders right there. See, when you become an entrepreneur, you got to lead. My people that does Uber, my people that sell T-shirts, my people that sell bottled waters. You understands what it means to serve, because if I serve you, I should receive something. To my bartenders, when you give a drink, you get a tip. To my waitress, when you bring the food, you should receive something. How is it that no one can get nothing from you? That's because Jesus said, taste and see. And you see, you're not performing and serving the best part of you. You keep looking for the best part in someone else, but the someone else can't find it in you, right? Let's go. We on Mark 4. I got to hit you with this small one real quick, you guys. I advise you to stick around. I'm finna chop the word. What do I call this? I call this chopping the word, right? Flipping the script. Let's flip the script. Me and you. You and me. Let's roll. It's in Mark 4, verse 35. I'm not going to do the whole thing because I don't need to. The Lord woke me up with this one. Watch this. It says, Mark 4, verse 35. That day, when evening came, he said to the disciples, let's go over to the other side. Let me stop y'all for a second. This wasn't even the disciples' mission. This was not their idea. This was not their idea, right? Jesus' idea. He was in human form. He said, let's go over to the other side. How you ever took direction from somebody else? Come ride with me. You jumped your butt in the car and didn't know where you was going. Come on now. Come on, let's go into business together. I didn't ask you about your finances. I ain't do a background check. Come on, let's get married. I want to date him. Guess what? You don't know nothing about his credit. You don't know how he treated the last one. But you want to spend your first 6 months investigating, getting wine and dine. Don't know nothing. This is what the disciples did. Come on, Brandon. You ain't never heard it like this. This ain't preaching, this teaching. They jumped in that boat. You hear me? And listen to me. They barely knew Jesus. Jesus said, let's go over here. They're like, okay. Come on, y'all. Let's go to this party. It's going to be a lot of people here. And you get here like, what type of party is this? Right? Now, watch this. Watch this, y'all. Leaving the crowd behind, they took him along. Stop right here. You see, when you do something new, Brandon, you do something different, Tamara. When you do something different, that's you leaving the crowd behind. See, many of you still with the crowd because they around here doing the same thing you doing, bread, milk, and water, the same thing. But some of you own your quest right now. The only difference is you by yourself, you missing in action. Some of you are missing in action, Brandon. Meaning, you're supposed to be sitting here putting the heat because everything starts here gonna come around again. So I guarantee you, when I say Brandon was good in this, that whole style gonna come right back around again. And he's supposed to wait on it. He's supposed to be locked and loaded. He's supposed to bring that style out while everybody else is attracted to another style right now. So when they see his style, they're like, wow, remember? The one person who showed up with lamb chops and everybody else showed up with what? Bread, milk, and water. You see, everybody wants the same thing. But it's the one that has something different. That's what's going to draw them in. Watch this. They all got on the boat. Watch this. You never heard this before. And if you have heard this before, I can tell you now you're lying. Okay? The Spirit gives today. And that's when we're going to eat today. He said the daily bread. Okay? Do not compare me to your pastor. Because your pastor will not compare me to him. He won't compare me to him. So don't compare me to your pastor. Because at the end of the day, remove your pastor. Now compare me to you. You see? If you compare me to you, then maybe you will respect the fact that I'm taking time out for you. And you taking time out for yourself. That's what's important right now. I don't ask for anything. I just want you to get the results. And when I do my next broadcast, show back up. Because I'm coming with it. I bring heat. Now watch this, Brandon. And some of you ain't got to go to church for this. This coming to you. Church coming to you right now. Listen to this. Leaving behind everybody else, they took him along. Just as he was on the boat, there was also other boats with him. Watch this. A furious squall came up. Now listen to this. No one never talks about that. Some confrontation came. Squaddle, right? People going back and forth. Man, your problem is, man, you talk too much. Man, remember my money you owe me, man? That's what happened. See, they don't preach. You can't preach that. It said it came up, right? Remember somebody, you remember you owe me some money. Remember this here happened. Remember, see, and that's why you fall out. Because you trying to bring up something that ain't got nothing to do with right now. So it says in the scripture, I guarantee you, if you look at it, you're going to be like, wow. It says in Mark 4, I'm in the NIV. It says a squaddle came up, right? A furious one. I don't know what they was talking about. I don't care. You know why I don't care? Because I wasn't there. You get this part? You know why I don't care? Because I wasn't there. A furious conversation came up and they got to going at each other. Talking about each other. That's why you ain't got this. That's why you ain't got that. That's why you ugly. That's why your makeup ain't this way. That's why your cheap weave, wow, listen at that, right? That's why you this here. That's why you like men. Whatever I like is my business. How is it that a person will take what you like, right, and act like it's supposed to hurt you when it's what you like? But see, since it's not what they like, they projecting their feelings, emotions, and pain on you. Isn't that amazing? And you trying to explain it to them. Oh, so you gonna bring that up? And you go right back at them, looking even more stupid, right? Come on, y'all. I pray that every stupid spirit get up off you today. Somebody said, teach. You want me to go deeper? Anybody want me to go deeper? Somebody type this. I got 5 more minutes. Somebody want me to go deeper? Type, I'll go deeper if you want me to go deeper. I'm not going deeper unless you want me to go deeper. Somebody got to type, I'll go deeper. You type, go deeper, I'll go deeper, right? Other than that, I'll keep going, okay? Type, I'll go deeper if you type, go deeper, right? Because, okay, somebody say go deeper. Let's go deeper. Watch this. The argument came up, right? And the wave broke over the boat. You see, relationships. It's not talking, Brandon, about a boat. It's talking about the relationship broke. Companionship, partnership. Oh, boyfriend and girlfriend. We supposed to be dating. We supposed to be cousins. This supposed to be family. The relationship broke. See, some of you can go knock on somebody else's door because you saying, this is my cousin live here. That don't mean nothing. Your cousin name is not called cousin. Your cousin has a name, and that name could be Adonis Johnson. It could be Brandon. It could be Nicole Rupert. It could be Lynn Towns, right? That's what's on the bill. It's not cousin. It's not uncle. It's not auntie. My mama stay here. No, Geraldine Hentley stays here. Your mama do not stay here. You too old to be sitting here thinking you got access to something you don't deserve no access to. Come on, y'all. Listen to me. I'm helping you. I promise you I'm teaching. Look, it says the wave broke over the boat. That means the relationship. Now watch what happened. Remember I told you the disciples was arguing with each other? Watch this, Nicole. So that it was nearly swamped, right? Meaning some of you will go at a family member as if y'all just like people in the street. They are talking like you are somebody on the street, like they don't know you. This is what I'm trying to tell you. 1 minute you cuss me, 1 minute you love me, next minute you cuss me out. 1 minute I want to be with you, I love you, Adonis. I think you're the world to me. Next minute, you know what? Fine, go ahead, peace, bye bye boo. I don't need you. 1 minute I'm king, next minute I'm a dog. Okay? That's just crazy for that mind. It's crazy if I followed that and believed it, right? Can't get me with that. Watch this. Somebody said go deeper. Here go me going deeper. It says the boat was swamped. Everybody, you want to write this down because I'm about to stop. Watch this. Verse 38, Brandon, and anybody else that's listening. Jesus was in the stern, that means on the bottom, sleeping on a cushion. The disciples woke him up and said to him, "Teacher, don't you care if we drown?" He got up, rebuked the wind, rebuked the wave. "Quiet, be still," right? Then the wave stopped and the situation was checked. He said to the disciples, "Why are you afraid? Do you not have no faith?" Now listen to me. I talked on my last broadcast. You see, he gonna say, "Do you not have no faith?" My faith was when I got on this boat. That was my faith. My faith was following, getting on a boat, not knowing where I'm going. That's my faith. So y'all gotta understand what I'm about to say to y'all. This is where we at right now. Pay close attention. Let me cut this music down. This is what God told me, and I remember I'm going to stay faithful to what he told me the day I started doing my broadcast. I said, "God, what do I give them?" Because I don't know what to give them. He said, "Give them what I give you, and you eat it first." So I eat it first. Once I find out that it's good, then I give it to you guys. So I pray that you will receive this Last Supper right now for today. This is the Last Supper right here. And when we meet again, God's will, God's way, we'll eat again. But today, this is what we about to eat on. Listen to this. They got into a confrontation. And who did they go wake up that was sleeping downstairs on the low. And Jesus, this is how I know you ain't never heard this. Jesus was sleeping on a cushion. This is the season now that we need to find our cushions, Brandon. We need to find our cushion, Nicole, and kick your feet up and take a break. See, when you got your stuff together, you ain't worried about nothing. You understand me? See, Jesus resembling, I'm not even where y'all was at when y'all was arguing. You see, y'all was arguing over money, but money ain't my problem. So I'm on a cushion chilling. You see, y'all gossiping on who like who and who's screwing who. But that ain't my problem. I ain't no gossiper. So I'm chilling on a cushion. You get me? Some of you sitting on a little money right now. Guess what? That's your cushion. So you ain't worried about no money. Some of you got your relationship already good. So you sitting on cushion. Some of you know how to speak to people. So disrespecting people ain't your problem. It's their problem. And you got to learn how to chill on the cushion. When Jesus came out of his peaceful place, he did not say nothing to neither one of them. He spoke to the situation. He spoke to the wind. He spoke to the water. These situations goes with the world. One thing you should never lose control over is you. That's the only thing God gave you control over. You. Until you give your control to some man or some woman or some church or someone. You notice that's the membership. To you, when you give your authority up, that's why your mind is lazy. That's why you can't get what you need. Because you done already signed up for foolishness. Jesus was on a cushion. Sleep. Sleep meaning I ain't worried about nothing. Right? Remember the song said, I ain't worried about nothing. Man, I ain't worried about nothing. Right? That's cushioning. And you see, when you build solid friends, my brothers and sisters, you have cushionings because people that knows you, they only want the best for you. But you got too many people out here trying to get their lick back. Do you hear me? And if they ain't trying to get their lick back on you, then you over here trying to get your lick back. Somebody cheated on you, you want to go cheat on somebody else. Ain't that something? Or I ain't going to let you have an opportunity to taste and see that the Lord is good to me because I'm still bitter about them cheating on me. So now I get in a new relationship. They can't taste and see Jesus because I still link to this other clown right here. And so now, guess what? You see what I'm going with this? You ain't got no cushion. Jesus' cushion represents peace. And some of you, when you get your flavor back and you get re-seasoned, you're going to be sleep on a lot of stuff. And sleep meaning I ain't around to see so-and-so go at it and cuss each other out. I don't see Carrie really too much no more. I talk to her, but I ain't going back and forth with her. I don't go around other people because going around them does not benefit me. That's all I'm saying to you. When you're going in the right direction, my brothers and sisters, at the end of the day, don't worry about the people. Stick to the plan. And that's what Jesus was saying. All this time, y'all on this boat, arguing and fighting with each other emotionally. Come on, ladies, this y'all right here. Emotionally. Soon as somebody hurt your feeling, first thing you want to do is go on a fast. Second thing you want to do is go on a sabbatical. Then you want to see here, I'm giving up sex. I'm giving up food. Sex wasn't your problem. Food wasn't your problem. The spirit wasn't your problem. Your problem. Because you're not mature enough to address yourself and say, why did I clown like that? See, why did I clown like that? This is what Jesus was saying. They was clowning, and then they decided to go seek out who? Jesus, who was chilling in peace. So for many of you, you are in peace right now, but your children are out in the world acting a damn fool. You hear me? And when they done getting locked up, doing something crazy, having accidents, doing whatever they do, they finna come call you and ask you to bail them out. Ask you for money. Ask you, can they move in? Ask you, can they borrow your car? Ask you, can you come cook for them? And what am I saying? You just interrupted your damn peace. Because you don't know how to tell your child no. They looking at you as Jesus Christ, but you got to move as Jesus Christ. Because it's the taste and see. They can't taste and see that the Lord is good in themselves because they don't know enough about themselves. But they know you. And you gonna have to represent. I don't care what you do. You hear me? You are the mascot for your God. Okay? You the mascot. Okay? Listen, if that word was too much for you, so what? It was a blessing for me when I got it. This is a harvesting time. Get your cushionings together and stay and remain in your peace. Do not go back and forth with anybody that got 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 eyes, 2 ears, okay? Remember, bread, milk, and water, we all got the same thing. The only thing that's different is how we choose to think. And for some of you, you're going to need to be around some thinkers. And I just pray, what's going on? My home team just logged in from New York. What's good? St. Louis in the building. All day. Listen, you guys, that's my time. If you could share the feed, it will be great, right? The broadcast is great. I'm making growth, tremendous growth, man. And I'm studying opening up opportunities, and I'm not going to say to you they just falling out the sky. This shit took some work, okay? This took work. That's why faith without work. I like the work, but some of you working in the wrong direction. And other people working your nerves. They working your God for you to bless them. It's about time you get back in the driver's seat and you take control over your life. If I don't recommend no other broadcast video to listen to, replay this one from the beginning. I said something that was very key. Bread, milk, and water. You cannot show up in a room with the same thing that somebody else have, or you will not respect them. Vice versa. Why? Because you feel you got the same thing. Okay? Now I just hate that clowns is on the move right now. And now they're looking for who got the biggest booty. Right? Who got the better shape. This is women doing this. Oh man, I want mine's that big. I don't want it that big. I want a little. And now it's just something else. But all I'm trying to tell you is, with every request comes responsibility. So I close out with a real message, Brandon. I went from 1 truck to 2 trucks, 2 trucks to 3 trucks, 3 trucks to 4 trucks. Just like I did, Brandon, with the uniform store. Brandon knows about my uniform stores. I started in the car. I talked about it. Started in the car, went on a piece of paper, went in the car, went in the house. I opened up 1 store, repeat 2 stores, repeat 3 stores, right? But now it's my time to reproduce people like myself. Winning mindsets, right? I got a motto: I move quickly and quietly. I was working on my truck all last week, right? And the manager of the building comes out. Now, normally, I'm out of sight, out of mind. I don't like to stick around too long. And he see me working on my truck and said, the owner said, whoever these trucks is, I didn't know they was yours, but I'm gonna need you to pay for parking to park here. And what am I saying is $150, $125. There you go. Sorry, $125. See, even if I wanted to fabricate the story, I don't want to speak the wrong thing. Times 3 though. So you're looking at like $450. You get what I'm saying? $375 to be exact. That's a month. That's a car note. Just to park trucks. But then I was looking at like, man, I ain't got no money. The trucks pays for themselves. You see, every one of these trucks make their own money. So what am I saying? Every one of these trucks makes their own money, so they pays their own bills. But if I keep trying to look at it based off of my money, then the businesses that I have won't grow. I have a janitorial company with 5 employees. I have transportation with 4 trucks. I have the uniforms. I just went and bought a laser printer, so I got a printing company. I got a shirt company with a shirt line and things. I'm partnered with one of my executive board members in her clothing boutique thing. So I'm just saying, I'm studying recreating. Brandon, do not stay stagnant, bro. You guys to reach out for those people. If what you're looking for is not coming to you, you have to go to it. That's all I'm saying to you. If you can't find it going to God, then you're going to have to pray that God come to you. And my point is, listen to this. If you can't get it going in the building, then you're going to have to come out that building and ask God to come to you. And I've just prayed that you're open to receive. In order to get something different, you have to do something different. You cannot show up with bread, water, and milk and expect that somebody around here gonna give you something when y'all got the same thing, the exact same thing. There's no trading going on, and that's the ignorance. You have the same thing. You need something different. That's what gonna make impact. Peace and blessings, man. That's my time. I pray you guys share this broadcast, man. Mad love to you guys. Why is this door open? Why is that light on? Y'all, I'm in the new truck, you know. I don't even know why this light is on in here. What's up with that? Anyway. There you go. Wait a minute. Oh. Yeah, anyway. Thank y'all for y'all time, man. Share the broadcast. Remember, man, is that the real message with Christ on that boat was the fact that you don't get on somewhere and lose who you are. You see, if you're going to start out nice, being nice represents your God. But if you let somebody else alter your mood and you become somebody else, truth be told, you wasn't strong enough and grounded enough into who you are. It should be to God be the glory, not you gonna prove a point to somebody else and try to get your lick back. That was God light. I like that. Yeah, you gotta stop trying to get your lick back, you guys, because that's what the squabble was about, man. They was arguing on the relationship. They was arguing in the family. That's what it was about. I know you keep hearing them preach, and they was on the boat, and they went and woke Jesus up. So I'm asking y'all, some of y'all gotta go wake Jesus. Why would I need to wake Jesus up when I'm at peace already? But if I heard somebody telling me, you need to go wake Jesus up, he's in your life sleep in that boat just like them, they went and woke him up. Did you go wake him up? That's what I want to know. Did you wake him up? And if you could tell me you woke him up, then good. Your life should be blessed. But last thing I need is somebody telling me something, and then I'm sitting here like, maybe that is my problem. Maybe I need to wake Jesus up. How do I wake Jesus up? Is he on the boat? Is he down on the lower level? Where is he at? I need to wake Jesus up. Pastor said wake him up. Peace and blessings. Diane.